them to get stuck in now. Hello and welcome to day one of Vlogtober. It is Tuesday, the 1st of October, obviously, and you in true Vlogtobery, autumnal style are balanced on top of a glittery pumpkin. I actually have two glittery pumpkins, so I'll see if I can get the other one without moving the camera. There you go. Pound shop's finest, because you've got to have pumpkins around when it's October. Yeah, so it's day one. It's been a little while since I've done daily vlogs. The last set of daily vlogs I did was in April of this year. I did do some vlogs in July, but they weren't every day. And if you want to see any of my previous vlog series, they are linked from the front page of this channel. I put all my previous playlists in my previous vlogs in playlists, so you can go and see those if you would like to. If you're new to my vlogs, welcome. They tend to be just endless daily ramblings of what I'm going about doing, and that does include quite a lot of child wrangling, school runs, going to work, and normal run of the mill day-to-day stuff. It also does include knitting and crochet and crafty things because they are a big part of my life. So you'll see a little bit of everything, but basically what you see here is what happens every day. So it's a very realistic view of what my life is like. I have fun making these vlogs. I really enjoy it. My family really enjoy it when I do them as well. And I share them with you because you seem to like them as well. So thank you very much for coming along to watch. I know you are absolutely spoiled for choice with some wondrous podcasts and vloggers out there. So I really appreciate that you come here to watch me and my ramblings. So it is Tuesday. I've dropped Phoebe at school and I've been doing a little bit of paperwork. I've got a load of pins parcelled up and ready to take to the post office. I was going to do a daily exercise thing throughout October as well, like some yoga or some sort of home workout DVD every day. I've hurt my back though. I fell down the stairs on Saturday night. There may or may not have been a couple of glasses of wine involved. And I fell down the stairs. I slipped. To be honest, falling down the stairs is not something I'm entirely unfamiliar with in my life. I do it on a fairly frequent basis, wine or no wine. But on this occasion, I have really jarred my back. At first, we thought maybe I might have cracked a rib, but I think I would be in more pain than I am now. But I've taken some ibuprofen this morning, and that does seem to be helping quite a lot. So I might see if I can find a yoga video to do if you've got a bit of a bad back. Right, I'm going to go and get on with my day and I'm going to take you along with me. I'm back from the shops and my hair has gone completely bananas. When I was there, an old man with a walking stick tried to walk out in front of me whilst I was driving along the road and then shouted at me. I was the only car on the road as well, so he could have just waited until I'd gone past. But no, he decided to try and walk in front of me when I was doing 20 miles an hour. Right, I've got to get the shopping away now. So I am having an early lunch. It's only about 11:30. I'm having some just supermarket tortellini, spinach and ricotta, in case you're interested. I've done my post office run and the grocery shopping and put away some laundry. I've got to go and check the stuff in the tumble dryer. And I was making overnight oats, and then I realised I don't have any natural yoghurt. So I'm going to have to get natural yoghurt when I pop out this afternoon. I have an appointment at 1:30. I am going to see the community mental health team because they're going to see if they can get me some kind of treatment for anxiety. I've spoken about this a little bit before, and I'm going to speak about it again because it's not an unusual thing to be dealing with, and what is it? A problem shared is a problem halved? Let's not try with the sayings. So anyway, I've got an appointment to see if there's anything they can do to help me. I've also started taking St John's wort, which I have to say is helping. It was on the recommendation of a friend who suggested that my sort of low mood and anxiousness may be related to a lack of serotonin. And so I looked it up, and serotonin is actually produced in the digestive tract. And I have a very large amount of my digestive tract missing because in 2012 I had a colectomy, which means they removed my entire large intestine. And I have something called J-pouch now. Feel free to Google it. Yeah, so it would make sense, and I do feel that the St John's wort is helping. So right now I'm going to eat my lunch, and I'm going to do a couple of rows on my Spooky Park mitts, which is a colour work project I'm doing to try and learn colour work. It's a pattern by Hannah Keita. Am I saying your name right, Hannah? She is Hannah from Sheep's Alley on YouTube, and she is doing her first mystery cow. So I'll film a bit of what I'm doing to show you. Oh, that's going to be awkward. I'll just talk to you and you can watch my hands. I wanted to share a slightly bonkers thing that I do. Does anyone else do this? My fabric softener has run out, and one of my laundry liquids, and I am going to rinse them out to put them in the recycling. But what I do is, in order to rinse them out, I put the plugs in the sink and I use nice hot water, give it a good rinse out. I'll throw the lid in as well to get all the stuff in there. I'll do this one as well. And I let it sit for a bit in the sink, and it helps to clean the sink out. And also, because I'm using nice warm steamy water, it makes the whole kitchen and dining area smell of lovely, lovely laundry. Just going to let that sit, and I'm going to throw my cloth in as well to give it a bit of a soak in the laundry liquid, and then when I rinse it out it'll be fresh and clean, and these can go in the recycling. I'm a bit hot and sweaty because I ran for my psychologist appointment. Well, I didn't run, I drove all the way home, ran into the house, changed my shoes, ran down to the school to pick up Phoebe for 3:15, and then realised she's got an after school drawing club until 4. So I had to run back, and they stagger the kicking out times for the schools here because there were so many schools on the same road. So the first secondary school kicks out at 3. So I have just had to negotiate hordes and hordes and hordes of teenagers in order to get back. And my own teenager is still not back. She's probably stuck in the hordes of teenagers out there. My psychologist appointment was really good. There's Lilia.
Have you started Vlogtober yet?
Ah! Hello! Say happy Vlogtober.
Happy Vlogtober!
Sorry about that. Well, I have to have some water. It is as hot as summer out there at the moment. I am boiling. And we're forecast torrential rain for later. It's hard to believe right now. I don't believe it. Yeah, my psychologist appointment was really, really good. She was a really lovely lady. and it felt like just having a really, really nice chat with a very clued up friend, and I felt like she really listened to what I had to say. So she's given us some really helpful tips, and we had a nice chat, and I gave her some recommendations too, and I'm going to give you those recommendations. So I recommended to her a podcast, an audio podcast called The Happy Place, which is with Fern Cotton, who's a television presenter here in the UK, and she interviews well-known individuals, celebrities if you like, about their journey into mental well-being. It's a really good podcast. You can find it on any of the podcasty places like iTunes and wherever else podcasts are. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's called The Happy Place, so it's well worth a watch. Right, I need to go and cool down, and then in about half an hour I've got to go back down to the school and pick up Phoebe, bring her back. Then we have a very short window before we have to leave again, because they have trampolining on a Tuesday night. Lilia goes for an hour, and then Phoebe stays until quite late because she is on the trampolining squad. So it's a bit of a higgledy-piggledy eating situation on a Tuesday. We all eat at different times. And I've just realised I'm not very prepared for that. I better get started.